Fight!
Hey guys, this is Versatile from VSC Power, now hosting the Product Phoenix Media. So in the very near future, I am going to upgrade my computer setup right now. I don't really like how it is right now because it's sort of cramped for space, and I want to change this up a little bit so I can have, for example, 2 PCs on one desk, and I'll make it easier for not only for video tutorials, but also for making it a little bit cleaner for my computer workstation setup, and also for LAN parties as well. So this is just a very short video clip of the before, and I'm going to spend the next couple days here changing my entire setup. Here we have some cables. The cables are a little bit messy around here on the back side of my computer interface. I want to change all of that and make that a little bit more tidy and neater with the new setup. And that's pretty much it. So in the next portion of the video, I'll show you exactly what it looks like. Let's do this. Alright, so we're back. So I did this over a weekend. This is my final desk setup, and it's a tremendous difference from my old school setup. So let's go over this in detail and show you what I did. So bottom line was, first I had 1 and 2 file shelf cabinets. They were being unused in my garage and around my house. So what I ended up doing was I repurposed those cabinets as the ends of my shelf, so to speak. Now I do have this brown cabinet that we had from before, and I reorganized that a little bit. I got that from Goodwill like a long time ago for like $5 or something. So I'm going to reuse this. I'll show you guys what I did, and then let me talk about my main shelf setup. I love it. It's awesome. So we got this main board here, right? So I got it from Menards. This board is about 6 feet long, okay? It's 6 feet long by like 25 inches approximately wide, which is great for the setup. If I have some extra space here, I could have gone with 7 feet, but I don't have the tools to actually cut the board down. So I actually went with 6 feet, which is perfectly fine. I wish it was a little bit longer so I have more space for the second computer, but that's okay. So what we got here is we got my monitor here, keyboard and mouse, so that's my secondary setup. And over here is my main setup. This is what I use like day to day, basically making YouTube videos. So down here is my main computer on the right, and then my secondary computer on the left that I use for videos where I need, 2 players, or for local LAN sessions. That's a lot of good times there. So I'll talk about that setup in a second here. So this main board here is about $15. I got it on sale at Menards. And then what I really like here is pretty cool is this other shelf here. I built this from scratch. So I got the shelf from Menards. It was like $5. But after rebate, it was only $1. Awesome. And then what I ended up doing was watching another YouTube video. There was this guy that shows you how to make your own monitor stand. It was really unique. I love it. And what he ended up doing was he took these door stops that you would use on your door and use that as the feet, so to speak, for your monitor shelf. I love that video. I took his concept and I did the exact same thing. So I got a set of 4 of these guys. So they came in a 2-pack, so each pack of 2 was like $2, for example, so $4 total. And I made my own shelf. And the shelf I did not have to cut. That's awesome. I got the white version, so it matches my main desk. And it's great because now I have a little bit of space here where I can have my mouse, my keyboard, my pad, everything else is great. And what I'm going to end up doing later on is I'm going to add some LED lights to the bottom of the shelf, and it's going to be awesome. So that's awesome there. And then the shelf is nice because it can hold my 2 monitors. And then here I got my game controllers here. Over here I got my Blue Yeti microphone. I got my little boombox here if I want to crank out tunes, where I can connect my main stereo headset to the Blue Yeti mic. Behind here I got my 7-port USB hub, which is really convenient if I want to connect things, flash drives or whatever, other peripherals. And then I'm using a wireless keyboard setup. So here I got my Logitech receiver right here. And then my Xbox 360 wireless receivers right here. So that was my main focus. Have one side of this long table to be my main setup, and then the other half to be like miscellaneous stuff. So what I am doing was I got the tools to drill out these holes here. So I drilled out like a 2-inch hole right here. So I got 2 sets here. Great idea. I love it because now I can easily organize my cables going through these holes here. So that makes it real slick there. In the center here I got my ScanSnap S300 1300i scanner. Love this, so I give it ample room to scan my documents into Evernote. That's what I use, so that's great there. And then here what I have on the other side is I got my second monitor set up and keyboard. So if I got friends over, family, whatever, we could do LAN sessions, game sessions is awesome. Now, what do we do about the cables underneath the desk? And that's one of the things I try to do a better improvement on. So here's the top of my little stand here. Got my external hard drives. Here's my pop filter for my microphone. But in the back here, I took a lot of the cables. I got this wire sheets here, plastic sheet from before. I got 3 sets of these. I'm going to get some more in the future. But it's great to organize your power cables, USB cables, things like that. I'm going to get another set for over here for that set in the future. So I'm going to clean that up a little bit. And then we take a look underneath my desk here, the second desk, so to speak. We got some more cables. It's a rat's nest right now, but I'm going to tidy that up in the future. And to help save some space, what I ended up doing was I mounted my power supply, the power strip, on underneath right here. So I had some screws, 2 sets of screws, put that in, mount that power strip, and then over here I did the exact same thing for my other power strip as well. Now you'll see that I have these binder clips here, and this is a really great idea that I got an idea from Instructables, I do believe, where basically what you do is you really are hardcore and you want to organize your cables. What you do is you get like your binder clip, and then you get like a washer, and you get like a wood screw, for example. So what you do is you have your binder clip, you have your washer, and you have the screw, and you screw it into there. So now your clip is nice and tight, and then the larger the clip, the better, because now you can route your cables into the binder clips, and that's a real easy way to secure your cables. And I'm going to do a better job in the future once I get some more cable sheathing to clean up this rat's nest, get some more wire tie guards, things of that nature. But I want to clean this up. But in the most part, it's awesome. I like it. It's a real neat way to organize your cables, and I'm going to do a more better method in the future. But at least this gets me started. And I don't really like the rat's nest behind the computer. I know some guys, they just connect your cables and just have like a real mess, you know, behind the computer. But I'm going to do a little bit better job of doing that. So that's my next project, phase 2. But at least the major part is done. It's nice, because it's a long table. It's real nice to do a dual workstation setup, and also for LAN gaming or online gaming too. And if you got other friends over, it's a lot of good time. So that's my new setup here. You guys got any questions or ideas or things that you want to do in the future, and let me know. And maybe you got pictures of your own setup that you want to share. By all means, share it, and let's have a lot of good times together. So that is today's video desk overview. You guys have any nitpicky questions, leave a comment here on the YouTube page, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Once again, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.